Ross canister system and you like the sound, just stick with that. I'm going to tell you what I use and what I think works for us. So what I'm going to try to do is tell you a bit about setting up the pipes and what I would do, and then we're going to try and get these two guys to sound exactly the same, as close as we can manage in a short period of time. The first thing you need to consider, if you really want to get the best sound of your pipes, is to look after them. It's like a bit like a car. If you don't oil your car, put water in it and do all these things, fill up the tires, it just won't run properly or won't run as smoothly. So just make sure everything's in, so that you can make really fine adjustments for tuning for drones. So I use black wax tint. You can use anything that works for you here. And then selecting the right reeds that create the sound that you want. Some people like a buzzy sound. It's not what I like, so I pick reeds that sound good to me. I play a sheepskin bag. You need to play a sheepskin bag quite a bit, otherwise it loses its moisture and air tightness. So if you don't play very often, it'd probably be better with a synthetic bag. And then after that, we've got the chanter. I've got two chanters with me here. One of them that was playing earlier was just actually made this week. It's a prototype Peter Henderson chanter. And then this is the new Peter Henderson band chanter, which is available at the moment. So basically, in solos, you're trying to go for a more mellow sound. You don't want to, say I was playing in a competition and the judges were sitting here, I could be marching up and down here. And if I played a band chanter and was turning here, the judge would be deafened, and it wouldn't be a nice sound to your ear. So for solos, try and get a bit of a quieter sound, a sweeter sound, and try and, for me, wood creates that kind of sound, so that's why I use it in solos. Whereas the band, you're playing, generally speaking, outside, where the sound, is dissipated in the atmosphere and travels a lot further. So you want to have a big sound, and whenever the judges are, waiting for you to come in, you have this impact of a big sound. No matter how many pipers, today's bands, it's 22. You've probably seen the world leading band playing 30 pipers. So you get it here in the Stratford Police in the 80s had 12 pipers, and they had a big sound. So don't think that numbers is going to solve the volume problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put in my solo chanter again, just so you can get an idea of the sound. You obviously heard it before, but just as a comparison, to play this and just try and capture in your mind the sound that this chanter is making, and then when I put in the band chanter, hopefully you'll see a noticeable difference. I've got tape on almost every hole in the chanter as well, except for low A and B on this chanter. Everything is set to low A, and if you're at a competition outside and it's overcast, it's going to be really warm 1 minute and then really cool the next when the cloud covers the sun. So that's going to change your chanter because the pitch determines how the key vibrates, and also cool the chanter down. So notes will change, and if you don't have tape on it and it's flat, or you don't have tape on it and it's sharp, it takes time to get the tape out, or it takes time to drum it. So that's why I want to have tape on it, so at any moment in time, in a couple of seconds, I can change the tape and try and achieve that perfect sound. So I'll just blow up and hear this in a minute. So this is designed for solo playing, and this was designed for playing a band. I haven't played this reed much so it probably will sound terrific. But one thing that I do if I haven't played or eat much and we're using sheepskin bags is sheepskin bags will deliver a certain amount of moisture to the reed. So in order for me to speed that process up, I just wet the reed so that it's really got that bit of moisture in it. You'll probably also notice a pitch difference between the two. You're a judge sitting there and I come up with this chanter, it's going to definitely leave papers to the ear protectors, which you can get from Pat. So again, those are two, they're basically two very similar chanters made of, different materials, but they've also got different reeds, which makes a huge difference. In here I've got a Ross reed, and in here I've got a McPhee reed, Big Don that plays in the band. So again, I'm just trying to highlight the fact that for different environments you want to create a different sound. For band I would go for this type of a sound, and for solos, that's the sound that I try and get. You notice, I don't know how confident you are with tuning your drums yourself. You can see that I'm able to tune 3 at one time. Does anybody here tune 3 at one time? Who tunes 2 at the start and stops one drum? Put your hand up. So who stops 2 drums and tunes 1 first? And who doesn't play drums at all? The reason that I tuned 3 is basically I did a solo lesson with Richard. At that time I was taught, stop the middle drum and tune 2, and Richard said, what are you doing that for? Because I was told, he says, well done, tune 3 at the one time. So, okay. So I just practiced it and learned this different sounds that are created from the drums, to be able to listen to if it's the outside tenor drum or is it the middle tenor drum or if it's the bass. I'll be able to pick up which drum I need to move to really finely tune the drums. But equally, if you stop one, there's nothing wrong with it. You'll see Roddy McLeod does that, Gordon Walker, they tune 2 at a time. So again, what I do is different. It's just whatever works for you, go with it, but make up your own mind. I would stay away from tuning 1 drum first. The reason being is whenever a tenor drum going, there's a pressure difference between pushing the bass in, because the bass takes a bit of air. So you'll probably find that you'll not be able to really accurately tune the drums if you only tune, say a tenor first. So what I'll do is I'll just try and watch them do. I'm just going to guess where this is supposed to tune, roughly speaking. But generally I know where my drums are going to tune, so I'm never going to put all my drums way down here because I know roughly where they tune. And what I'm trying to do is get the 2 tenors perfectly in tune, then tune the bass to it, check it with the chanter, and then from there I'll be able to know whether the drums are flatter or sharper, and then I'll make small adjustments to each drum in equal proportions to get them perfectly in tune. I haven't been practicing, so this read's too hard for tonight, so I'm going to put in the other chanter.
Just a quick question, what kind of reed do you use in your solo chanter?
That's a McPhee.
McPhee. And in the band chanter you've got the
Ross.
The Ross, is that the same as McGarry Ross?
Yes.
It used to be the McGarry Ross company, was it?
That's right, yeah. That's what we play in the band, so again...
The Ross using the band, do you?
Yeah. I mean, you could ask 6 grade 1 bands and they'll all play different reeds.
Yeah.
But whatever reed they choose, it works for them, so yeah. I'm not saying you should go out and buy anybody's reeds. Although Donald plays in the band, so if you ever speak to him, tell him he didn't say the band.